Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue our White Star Rising scenario of a bloody victory. This is how we ended. Technically, we did not quite reach the end of the first turn because we'd have to remove the ops complete markers. A couple of things I noticed, just a brief review. It didn't affect the gameplay, but when I was talking about these guys firing at extended range, I actually said 2 die at 6, and then when I rolled them, I said 2 die at 5. Fortunately, it either did not get 6 or did get 6 at one time, so that didn't affect that too much. Something I have to pay attention to. So to start off, we're going to remove all of these guys. And that pretty much gets us ready for the beginning of the next turn. And I did not draw that second in turn card, but it was the only one left, so actually should have at least shown it. So that is actually what ended the turn itself. So we're going to start, and we're going to draw another card. I have added this is turn 2. So on turn 2, the U.S. gets this guy. So I've added that card into the scenario, into the card draw. So without further ado, the first card drawn is another in turn. So that's the first one. Second card drawn. There he goes. There's the P-47. Okay, so the P-47 basically just picks a target and drops its bombs. There's really, don't believe there's any type of solo card really available for that. So I think the two most important stacks to hit are these two. However, that pilot can see that there's a anti-aircraft gun right there. So that wouldn't maybe not be the smartest thing. So I think we're going to put him right there, attacking where the 88 millimeter is, and that his attack affects everybody in the hex. So before he gets a shot off, we do at least get to take a shot at him at extended range from the anti-aircraft gun. And let's see, what is he? So he would be rolling 2 dice. In extended range, he would need a 6 to hit. The problem being, if he takes that shot, he's going to be ops complete. And if the U.S. activates their infantry, he won't get a shot. And he's shooting 3 dice at 4 to hit. So I think he's going to hold his fire. So he has 4 attacks. Out of 4. I believe that's going to be the way that works. Kind of baffles me is that it's got the tank, the hard target numbers. It doesn't even have soft target numbers. Okay, so a couple of things first. We have to roll for accuracy. If it's a 1, it's a failure. 2 is firepower is reduced by one die, and 3 to 6 is successful. Okay, so let's switch over to the dice. Okay, so first is accuracy. 5, he's accurate. And then we're going to have 4. And he needs a 4 to hit. That is 4 hits. So somebody's going to get messed up in there. So I'm going to go ahead and move him off. Well, to the side. I'll move him off to the side there. So again, the hits have to be put through there to each target. They do have the improved position, so that's going to be 3 hits. So both are going to be disrupted automatically, and then 1 at random will be reduced. So we're going to say that odd is going to be the top, the infantry, and even will be the 88 millimeter. And that is even. So the 88 millimeter is reduced. So let's put, oh, wait a second. He was already disrupted. So that first hit actually, well, they have the truck thing. First hit actually would have reduced it. And it would have disrupted the infantry. That would have been 2 hits. And then the last hit actually would eliminate that one. So the infantry's over there by itself. Now, the aircraft is going to see, he actually got 4 hits. So he has to roll greater than the number of hits to go back into the draw. Otherwise, he's done for the tournament or the scenario. So he needs 5 or 6. He did not get it. So he is done. And I did double check, and it's all hits, not even if they were some, not effective. He rolled 4 hits. So he is done. He does not get to come back. But that's pretty good outcome for him either way. Okay. Yeah, keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, so the infantry unit in there is disrupted. The P-47 is done. We will not see him again. So we're on to the next card. And the next card is the armor. How fortuitous for them. All right, so we're going to first check. Okay, so nobody's disrupted. So command status, everybody's in command. No rallies needed. They're not going to do a fire mission. They don't have any fire missions. They're all done. They do get an anti-tank gun and an 81 millimeter mortar on the next turn. But for now, that's what they've got. So we'll go into operation. So we're going to draw a card and see what they do. Okay, let's go ahead and start back here. We'll start with that reduced guy that's on the bottom. So they have, against soft targets, they have a range of 3, firepower 3, and to hit a 5. So they are in normal range. Fire, closest vehicle. There are no vehicles. Off-board or on-board artillery, you don't have that. He has a move and fire. So he can move up to 2 and still shoot. I don't think he's, yeah. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to move 1 and nobody can do much. So he's going to move 2, and then I think yeah, he's got a range of 4. So he's moved 2. So the anti-tank gun here is going to take a shot at him. He has a range of 4, 2 firepower, 5 to hit. So he's within normal range. So we got 2 firepower. Did I say 4? I meant 5. 5 to hit. 2 and 5. 1 hit. And here's he does have an armor save, so he's got 3 dice. You'll see. Yeah. He has 3 dice and needs a 6 to save. Three dice, needs a 6 to save that 1 hit. He did not get it. So that means he will be disrupted right there where he's at. And the 50 anti-tank gun is ops complete. Okay, so we go next to this guy, and he just sees his buddy get pounded, so he's going to go up there and try to do what he couldn't do. So he's going to move a 1 and a 2. Now, nobody in there can do anything because they're disrupted. He doesn't have enough to do an overrun, which I'm not sure would be a very wise decision at this point anyway. So he stops there. Now, we don't really have, other than the mortar can't do it because it's not direct fire. Can't call in a strike. So he's not ops complete. He's going to do a move there. Fire. He moved 2. He can move up to half his movement factor and then shoot. So he's going to shoot up here, and there's only 1 unit in there right now. Forgot. Yeah, we eliminated the anti-tank gun. So he's got soft target 3 at 5, so he's moving and firing, so it's going to be 3 at 6. So he'll need 3 at 6, and again he is in a improved position, so the first hit goes away, and then he'll get 1 die. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a blue die. That way we'll see what's going on. So we need 6s on the green die, and nothing. Oops. No 6s on the green die. So both of those guys are ops complete. We move over to here now. And 1, 2. He actually can do. He could move in there and do an over. Well, no, I'm sorry. I keep thinking what I would do. He has a move and fire. So still his best bet is just to move up to here and take a shot. Now this time the mortar can see. You can see all the way across here. They're on the same level. So these guys are going to take 1 shot, 1 move. And the mortar sees him sneaking up on his buddies over there, so he's going to take a shot. He's got a 2 and a 5. And he's got 3 at 6. So I'm going to be rolling 2 blue die that need a 5 and 3 blue die that need a 6, or 3 green die. Get that right. Okay, the blues have to be 5 or better. The greens have to be 6s to save if any hits are done. So 1 hit, 1 save. So that's how that works out. And a blue 5 and a green 6. So no damage there. So he's finished moving. 81 millimeter is ops complete. He's going to move 2, and nobody else can do much. And he's going to shoot. So again, it's 3 at 6, and he's going to have 2, so he's going to be able to roll 5 die. And one thing I did miss, I believe, yes, that reduced range, close range, which would be less than half of the range, so 1.5, 1 in this case. So he is there. So this comes down from a 5 to a 4, but then it goes back up because he's moved. So we need 3 green die. It's going to be a 5. Well, I'm sorry, 5. No, and then the HQ adds 2. So we've got 5 green die and a 5. I'm going to throw a different one in there, but we'll see. And then the blue, basically all he's got, because he's on the same level, the only thing he's got is the improved position will do away with do away with one hit. So we've got 5 die, and we need a 5, right? Yeah. 5 die, needing a 5. 2 hits, so 1 is nullified. And 1 goes through. So that will, he's already disrupted, so he gets another hit. So that reduces him. And he's still disrupted. Okay, and that means ops complete for these guys. That finishes the armor. Let me go back into the shuffle stack. Next up is the infantry. Germans just aren't going to get a chance this time, it looks like. Okay, we have first unit formation marker removal. We've already done all that. Check command status. Now, this is where it's going to get tricky. Okay, everybody here is in command. None of these guys are. So let's start, we'll start back there. And then we're just going to move up. These guys, the disrupted guys, these guys, these guys. That's how we're going to do it. I'm going to have 4 rolls, and they're going to need 6 or less. Okay, so guy way back there on the beach, he is not in command. The disrupted guy is in command. The infantry with the machine gun is not in command. And the infantry in the little pass there is in command. So, out of command, oops, out of command, out of command. These guys are in command. Then we're going to perform rallies. So he is in command, and so he needs a 6 to rally. He does not, he is still disrupted. These guys need a 6 to rally. Oh, they really don't. And then the ones right there next door to them need a 6 to rally. And they don't either. So, they just don't want to fight. I can't remember, do I have one? I do have one in there. So, now he's going to get a bonus of the leader, so he needs a 7 or less to rally. He doesn't rally either. We're just kind of stuck on the beach for right now. Okay, so we've done command status, rallies, and we're going to start performing some missions here. What are they going to do? Okay, we have fire at closest vehicle or move. That's this dude over here. I think that's going to be kind of deadly for him to do that. He doesn't have a vehicle that he can shoot at. Well, that's one of those deals where you decide if you think that's even any type of intelligent move for him to do or not. Let's see. Um, that's tricky. I think he'd be smarter if he shot at that infantry. Technically, he could move up and go into melee with him, but so I think because all his buddies on that side aren't going to be able to do anything, I think, in my opinion, it'd just be suicide for him to move. But okay, we're gonna play what they say. So where would he want to move to? Definitely doesn't want to get up there where all these folks can shoot at him. So he's just going to move. I still think it's suicide, but that's what this particular card tells us to do. So we're going to move here. He's going to move one there. And obviously he is going to take a shot. So he's got 2 at 5. But since he's in reduced range, it's going to be a 4 to hit. So, and he will have no saves because he's out in the open. So 2 die, 4 to hit. Oh, I missed. So that makes him ops complete. Okay, so he spent 1 there to move. So he's just going to keep skirting. 2, 3. He's going to skirt right there. And he will be ops complete. Okay, so nobody over here can do anything. Only one that can do anything is the engineer over here. And he's at, let's see. Well, they're going to have the same thing. Fire closest vehicle to remove because they are within normal range. Still think it's dangerous. And the question being, I don't think you want the HQ moving with him. That's just getting him further away from everybody. Okay, so the engineers. Are going to move there for 1. He is within range of this guy and within range there. So I think just to really rain down on him, they're going to have that flak gun shoot at him. Got a range of 4, 3 die at 4, and the HQ's going to pitch in. No. Yeah, I think it will. 5 die at 4. That should get rid of him. I don't know how long that thing's been blank, but we'll see. Anyway, 5 die at 4 with the flak gun shooting at him with the HQ's assistance. So 5 die at 4. This could get ugly. 2 hits is all that was done. So that will disrupt and reduce because he has no ability to save himself. And HQ, not everybody's ops complete, but nobody else can really do anything because HQ can't move by himself. So that's pretty much ends the turn for that activation. Okay, what do we get next? Okay, well the Germans did get to go. I was afraid that second in turn card might show up and they don't get to do anything. Okay, so first you can see the Germans get to go. So the first thing we're going to do obviously is remove markers. All these guys get to come off. There. That's all of them. Okay, then we're going to check command status. So this is the only one that's not in command. So he needs a 7. Excuse me. He needs a 7 or less to come back. And he's got it. So he is in command. Everybody else is within 4 hexes, so they're in command. Oh, this guy was over here. Say somebody was out of whack. Okay, so everybody's in command. Rallies, we have, let's see. Nobody there needs 1. Nobody there needs 1. Nobody there needs 1. This is only 1. So he needs a 7. He did not rally. He's still disrupted. He's going to be kind of hurting over there, I think. Okay. This is looking real weak over here for the Germans. I mean, these guys are getting real close to town there. So I think starting over here, he's going to move 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to have to do something with my camera. That way, we can't see, nobody can see right there between those two, but at least he'll be there for the next go around. Okay. One thing I did forget, we are going to do. No, let's say we might do a fire mission, but you're supposed to do that before you start your operations. But the 81s, he's got a target. He's gonna probably have to shoot those guys. Okay, so let's see. And we're going to have to kind of start boot scooting back over here to protect the town. I don't believe we have a line of sight there. No. That's the interesting thing about these maps. They do not have center dots like I'm used to, and I'm sure most folks that play war games are used to. But one of the things is their terrain is the whole hex. So the only time you don't have a hindrance or a block is if it goes along a hex spine, one of them's closed and one of them's open. So we're going to call that a no for there. So I think he's gonna move. Where does he want to move to? He can't really get to where he might be able to fire another turn. Because even these guys that are out of command, well, these two, they actually can still do opportunity fire. So I don't think I want to move in such a way that they still get a shot. So I'm going to move this infantry. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3. And he is ops complete. Have the infantry with the machine guns. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave him there because he can at least keep a watch on these two. The HQ needs to do some damage here, the folks he has. Well, let's go back here first with the mortar. He's going to take a shot over here at the tanks. He's got 2 and 5, and the tanks, if I remember right, have a 3 at 6 to save. So 2 blue die need a 5. 3 green die need a 6. Man, nothing on either side. That makes him ops complete. So let's see. These guys, with got an anti-tank gun. Okay, so we're going to try that first. I believe we have some tanks in there. Well, he's going to go ahead and take a shot at that one that's reduced. So he's got 3 die at 6 for defense, and he's got 2 die at 5. So 2 die at 5, 3 at 6. Got 1 hit and no saves. So that, since he is reduced, that means he is gone bye-bye. Oh, I'm sorry. He's not. He's disrupted. Because he's not already disrupted. That's how that works. Okay. And that makes the Makes it ATG ops complete. This infantry. One, two, yeah. Let's see. I think he's going to take a shot here. Engineers. Okay, so he's got a 2 at 5, no saves at all. So 2 blue at 5. 1 hit, and he's already disrupted. And he is already reduced, so he is eliminated. And now everybody is ops complete here. That's something I haven't quite mastered, is this tweezer stuff. You'd think as much as I'd played I would, but I haven't. Okay, we still have these guys to do some shooting. And I think I'm going to have the infantry with the machine guns shoot first. So that's 3 out of 5. Trying to wipe out that HQ again. So 3 out of 5. One hit. And he's already disrupted, so that will reduce him. He's disrupted. No, he's reduced and disrupted. And we'll have to find out if the leader on a 1 is eliminated. Nope, he's good. That makes the infantry ops complete, but we still have the flak with a leader bonus. I don't know, what else we have out here? That one's reduced, that one's full, that one's reduced. HQ's gonna come back. Let's just take a shot at this guy here. He's full strength right now, but disrupted. So the flak gun's got 3 at 4, with HQ's gonna be 5 at 4, and no savings. So we've got 5 at 4. One, two, three, 4. Yep, that's going to do him in. So he will be eliminated. And that makes everybody. I don't know, not everybody. These guys haven't done anything, have they? The only thing he's got a range of 2, so he can still shoot 1, 2, 3, 4. He can still shoot. Actually, he's range 3 with the machine gun. Disrupted. I think he's going to. He's going to shoot the disrupted guy. So he's got 3, and because it's extended range, that's going to go up to a 6 instead of a 5. So he's got 3 at 6. And nothing. Now everybody is ops complete. And The next card obviously is going to be the second end card. So that ends that turn. So the first thing we do is take off all of these opt complete counters. And out of command counters. And that will be the end of turn 2. And we will catch the rest shortly. Thanks again. Please make any comments either about the video or my play, or please do point out, especially if I make errors, because that just happens, especially when I'm talking this much and not thinking about the game as much as I usually do. But I appreciate y'all being here. Have a great day. We shall see you later.